Hello, and welcome to a short demonstration on how to utilize the Save As feature in Skillable Studio to replicate lab content. The Save As feature is present at the lab series, the lab profile, and the virtual machine profile level. The function is similar at each level in that it allows you to copy and move lab content while maintaining your originals. The scenarios for using Save As are to maintain the golden or master copy of your content, to replicate content in your development organization or environment, or to move published content from your development environment or to your production environment. Here I have prepared a demonstration for you. As you can see, I am currently in Skillable Studio, and I'm working on my demo lab series in my development organization. In this lab series, I have 5 lab profiles with 6 virtual machines. At this time, for the sake of the demonstration, I am ready to move 2 of my profiles to a lab series in my production organization. To do that, at the lab series level here in Dev, we're going to go to Edit, and down at the bottom I have an option for Save As. Now I have to choose the name for my lab series in production. We will also select a different organization, and my organization is going to be Client Experience Production. And the last option is what lab profiles do I want to be in this new series that I'm creating in production. And for the sake of the demo, I'm going to move T1 and I'm going to duplicate T1 and T2. When I push OK, I get the message that my new lab series has been created successfully and we're in it. So the lab series is there. I can see my organization is now production, and I see the 2 lab profiles with their associated virtual machines that are now in my production environment. For the next part of the demonstration, we have returned to our lab series in development, and now we're going to go to our T3 lab profile because we are ready to move it into the production series we just created. Going into that lab profile, we choose the Edit Profile option, navigate to the bottom, and we use the Save As. Now we have some different options now. First couple are still the same. We're going to maintain the number. We're going to change the name to production. The series is going to change from our dev series to our production series. You can search for it. And then the organization is also going to change to our production organization. Now the last thing we have to choose is what behavior we want for the cloning of the virtual machine. So the first option is we want to create a net new virtual machine, which is the option we're going to choose. Your other options would be to reuse the virtual machine. In this instance, we do not want to do that, as that would maintain a relationship between the dev environment and the production environment. And any changes made to the virtual machine in dev would also take place for this lab profile, which we do not want. And then the last option is to inherit all of this profile's content from the development organization or the profile that I had started with, and we also don't want that option. So we're going to leave it on Create New Virtual Machine and click OK. And now we get to choose a name for our virtual machine, and I'm going to remove the copy from there and hit OK again. And now we have our flag for a successful creation, and you are in the new lab profile we just created in our production environment. So T3, demo, production, the series is production, and the organization is production. And I have my 1 virtual machine. For the last part of our demo today, I'm going to show you how to use the Save As feature to duplicate a virtual machine profile. So you see I've returned to our development lab series, and for the scenario, what I've done is I have started development of a Windows 11 virtual machine within my demo master lab profile. And I'm ready to duplicate it so that I can apply it to my LCA lab profile. To do this, we go to the virtual machine in question. We click our Edit option, scroll to the bottom, select Save As, and now our option is to rename it. And I'm going to simply rename it as Windows 11 LCA so that I can associate it with the lab profile that I'm creating this new virtual machine profile for. And now we are in our new virtual machine profile as always. We can click Save. And now we have a new virtual machine profile. We return to our lab series and scroll down. We see that we have this new VM that is not yet being used. We would then go to our lab profile and edit it and add that virtual machine profile as needed. This has been a brief demo of our Skillable Studio Save As feature. I hope you find this useful. Thank you and have a great day.